What's up, guys? Mr. Schwick here, and I'm going to give you guys a little bit of insight on how to use your PS4 controller, DualShock 4 controller, for speedrunning Resident Evil Remastered door skip. There's been a lot of talk about, how do I do this with the PlayStation controller, including me until just yesterday. I just figured it out yesterday. So, without further ado, first of all, you're going to want to download this. The DualShock for Windows. It doesn't matter which one you download as far as I'm aware of. You download this and it pretty much just tricks your computer into thinking you have an Xbox controller. So then you're going to go to Steam, settings, controller, come down to controller, general controller settings, and hit OK. Or not. I think I already have it set up. Yeah. So it'll bring this up for you. This menu right here. See, it says detected controllers, Xbox One controller. I am in fact using a PlayStation controller. So when you click on that, then you can define your layout just like Maxylobes has explained in his tutorial. Same story. Right stick, square, right stick Y, square. And then for secondary action, you want to hit square again, which is button 2. So I'm going to go ahead and hit cancel because I've already got this set up. Minimize. Exit out of Steam. Now, this is where your joy-to key comes into play. So I have my joy-to key pulled up. And if you notice, when I use my analog stick, it's highlighting these things in yellow, meaning that it's working. Okay. When you do this, when you move your right analog stick, you might not get the yellow highlight. So what I did was I went to settings and configured joysticks and went over here to advanced setting for each device. Now it brings up both of your sticks here. All of a sudden, I was able to move this one, of course this one as well. After moving both sticks in this menu, for some reason, I hit OK, and all of a sudden it brought up my yellow. So all of a sudden that kind of like gave it the boost to activate it. We're going to put this over here on my other screen. Okay. And now you want to upload, or you want to start Fluffy Quack. Shout out to Fluffy Quack. You want to start his door skip mod. Run as administrator. It won't work unless you run it as administrator. It's just how he's got it set up. No big deal. I've already got it set up, so I'll put that back over on my other screen. We boot up Resident Evil Remastered, okay? And now, and this is with me running. This is with me tapping the run button. Okay, here's with the analog. I'm using the analog now. And I can go up and down stairs much faster than if I was tapping. And you just rotate it in a 360 motion. What I've noticed, it works best if you just kind of do it fluently versus like trying to mash the crap out of it, like circle, spin the living crap out of it kind of deal. Also, since I believe that they're going to be requiring us to show our inputs, right? Here's a good thing you can do for that. So let's bring up our browser again. You can go to this, Google, what is it? Gamepad viewer, and you can click the first link and it'll bring you to this right here. And you're like, what the heck? There are currently no gamepads connected. Press any button to enable. So I press the X button on my controller and it brings this up. Currently viewing player 1. Okay. And see, it brings up an Xbox controller. It's reading my inputs. The cool thing with this is you can go right here, hit PlayStation 4, and it'll bring up the PlayStation 4 controller. I have it on my stream too. And you might be thinking, well, how do I get that on my stream? Well, it's fairly simple. Come over here. Generate the URL. It says Xbox One is default. You want to go to PlayStation 4. You're going to I had to manually type this in, even though it says copied, but I was not able to copy and paste on my Streamlabs. But I will show you. So after you copy that, you're going to bring up your OBS, Streamlabs OBS. It's loading in on my other screen right now. Might take it a second. Okay, I'll bring it over here. So on your Streamlabs OBS for speedrun, I put it's under controller for me. See how it says disconnected? So I typed in this manually. The website that it wanted you to type in. I'm sorry, this is getting a little clustered now. The website or the URL it wanted me to type in, generate your URL for PlayStation 4. As you can see, the links are the same. See that? Now you'll get this disconnected thing, which is fine. Then you just press a button on your controller and bam, now it's here. The only reason why you can't see it on mine is because I have a black background. Let's see. Let's bring up the game. Alright, we'll move this back over. Bring up Remastered. Okay, now look. Now my controller's there. And it says disconnected, you just press a button and bam. See? Now I've got this controller on my stream. So that's how you can plug it into your stream. If you're wondering what source to use, you just go to the plus and hit browser source, and that's what allows you to. That's what brings this up. Then you can type in that URL that you got, and there you go. It's on your stream. Let me get out of that real quick. So I definitely want to give a shout out to Maxylobes in this video. I definitely wouldn't have been able to get this far without his tutorial, so I just wanted to say thank you for his tutorial. I wanted to do door skip for a while, but I couldn't because of my PlayStation controller, and I just did a little bit of tweaking, and there you go. If there's any questions that you might have, you can find me on speedrun.com under Mr. Schwick, or my YouTube channel, or my Twitch channel. It doesn't matter. It's just Mr. Schwick spelled out. As Mr. Schwick. So, like I said, if you guys have any questions or any concerns, or you're stuck somewhere, feel free to message me. Maybe I can help you. Like I said, don't forget that when you get into this screen, you might not get the yellow bars, okay, when you rotate your joystick. And you simply just go to Settings, Configure Joysticks, Advanced Setting for each device. You move your sticks around, and they're like they're awoken now. Now you can use them. And then you open up the mod, the door skip mod with Fluffy Quack. Open up the game, and as long as you've got your joystick moving around like that, you can stair skate. So I hope this was helpful, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.